Reflecting on the resounding words of Daniel Bell, technology like art is a soaring exercise of the human imagination. Moreover, winning an award is always a special moment. For this reason, we are here live at the Oriental Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos State, for the 2022 Nigeria Institution of Mechanical Engineers Fellowship Conferment Ceremony, where individuals who have excelled in this prestigious profession have been recognized and conferred with fellowship awards. One of the recipients of these fellowship awards is Engineer Adekunle Muminu Badmus, the Managing Director of the Lagos State Water Corporation, who has also made a mark in this prestigious profession. You should be rest assured that a cohort blog will bring you details of this memorable event. I am Olayinka Olorunshola. Please stay tuned.
Members of the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers, awardees and well-wishers were all comfortably seated at the venue for the conferment ceremony in Oriental Hotel, Lagos. The event started with everyone rising for the national anthem and the institution's anthem respectively. All protocols were fully observed as they drew closer to the main event of the day, which was the conferment of new members to the institution. While giving her welcome address, Engineer Fumilade Akingbagbo, FNSC, welcomed everyone to the event. She spoke about the institution and the history of how it was established.
I'm delighted with your presence, and it's a great motivation and encouragement for the institution. You are the backbone of this institution and on which we are supported. The Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers started as a division of the Nigerian Society of Engineers and still remains a division of the Nigerian Society of Engineers. From the 60s, our elders sustained this body despite the challenges. It was led by distinguished and famous leaders such as late Engineer Professor Alaba Vincent Akinshete, a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, a fellow of the Academy of Engineering, and a fellow of the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers, who piloted it from inception to 1994. After him, it was led by late Engineer Franklin Ogwemi, FNSC, Engineer Olufemi Lalude, FNSC, Engineer Tangod Anyakura, FNSC, late Engineer Professor Shegun Aderibigbe, FNSC, late Engineer Professor Samuel Chukwujeku, all of who nurtured the dream we know as Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers that we have today. The coming of Engineer Chief Akintunde Zadomi, FNSC, as the last leader in the aforementioned leaders, also gave back to a new era, a new generation of leaders, and changed the course of the history of the institution. The institution became a fully fledged engineering institution with national secretariat and chapters across the country. Thus, he became the first president and the first national chairman of the institution. Between him and my administration, there have been 7 national chairmen who played significant roles in the making of this great institution.
Engineer Fumilayo also thanked the members of the institution. According to her, they are the reason why the institution has stayed active and relevant.
I will particularly mention our fellows with whom our sustained progress could not have happened. It is on this regard that we made it a duty to celebrate and honor our fellows. Our fellows are the oil that keeps our engine moving to perfection. They are our pride and ambassadors in the public.
She also spoke about all her administration has been able to achieve and also the challenges faced since she took over the leadership of the institution.
In the course of the year, we have made tremendous progress to broaden our institution and serve our members, despite various challenges encountered. During the period, we have made progress in deepening collaboration with the Engineering Forum of Nigerians in the UK, and the President is here with us this afternoon. We have also commenced a collaboration with the Glasgow Caledonian University UK on human capacity development and also railway maintenance in Nigeria. We also commenced collaboration with the University of West of Scotland in terms of the capacity building, innovation, and entrepreneurship under the Centre for Innovation and Entrepreneurship of the University of West of Scotland.
She advised on the benefit of information technology in Nigeria and why it should be adopted for the growth of the country.
In the same way, our members in academic communities will be delighted in industry academic partnership collaborations that we're banking upon. The theme of today's event, information and communication technology in the new normal, is an interesting one, which I know that Mr. Adedamola has done justice to this afternoon. As our nation passed through pandemic and is gradually recovering, I'm as eager as everyone to listen to expert views, which our guest speaker has done justice to this afternoon. Indeed, our nation and the rest of the world owe the telecommunications and technology sector a great deal for their services in helping us navigate the difficult era and also position the country for future growth.
She urged the government to make use of professionals in the field, as these will be encouraging and there will be fewer cases of broken dreams.
It is my belief that our national policies must lead progressively towards recommendation and input of professional bodies. This is the only way we can carry everyone along and also open up new opportunities. I enjoin the federal and state governments to look deeper in harnessing the depth and strength of Nigerian professionals. We must give our experts sense of belonging and arrest the disturbing trend of brain drain from all sectors of the economy. Nigerian professionals remain our hope of stimulating our nation's massive industrialization, job creation, and prosperity for all Nigeria. And to achieve this, technology will be a critical asset as a tool to ensuring that Nigeria becomes great at the giant of Africa at its day.
She congratulated and appreciated all engineers contributing to the economy of Nigeria and also the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, who honored them with his presence, and also the board of fellows for their support.
I use this opportunity to appreciate our engineers and experts who are offering contributions to the nation's economy. Here is a big congratulations to all those contributing to our economy, and here is challenging us to see this as an opportunity to do more. I'm positive that despite all the challenges, we'll arrive at the country of our dream in Nigeria.
There was also a brief lecture by the group's CEO and Managing Director of Airtel Nigeria, who was represented by a senior officer in Airtel. Dr. Adedoyin Adeola paid his respect to special guests and important personalities present at the event. He thanked everyone, including the president and chairman of the organization, Mrs. Olufumilayo, and the committee for giving him the honor to lecture at this event, and also for her efforts in making sure the organization achieves set goals.
The Executive Governor of Ogun State, His Excellence Prince Dr. Abiodun, ably represented here. Special guest of honor, Sir Michael Adeojo, OON, Chairman Toyota Nigeria Limited. You're welcome, sir. Guest of honor, Honorable Mojisola Berinda, Chief Whip, Lagos State House of Assembly, ably represented here. Chief Host, Engineer Mrs. Olufumilade Akingbabon, FNSC, NIMECHE, National Chairman, NIMECHE. You are welcome. Chairman of the occasion, Engineer Tasil Saad Gidari Widil, FNSC, FNI President, Nigerian Society of Engineers. You're welcome, sir. It's good to have you here, sir. We have a president now, yes. The Executive Council member of Airtel Nigeria, led by my able CEO, Suren. Please, let's give him a round of applause as well. And also to the conferees as well. You are welcome, sir. Members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I consider it a privilege and honor to be a guest speaker and a recipient of fellowship conferment from prestigious society NIMECHE. I want to thank the executive committee and entire member of the society for considering me worthy of this. Indeed, I am extremely humbled. I would like to use this opportunity to celebrate the leadership of the society under the leadership of Engineer Mrs. Olufumilade Akingbagbohun, FNSC, FNIMECHE. We know that great things happen when women lead organizations. Let's give our round of applause.
He expressed his excitement to be given the opportunity to give a lecture at this event. He spoke about how technology, especially information technology, has enriched lives and its value to the new world, which is also what Airtel Nigeria is all about.
I am very proud to be here today and delivering this guest speech. At Airtel Africa, we speak about touching lives because we know that technology has a special role in enriching the quality of life in our communities, including its value to all in the new world. We use our mobile technologies to bridge the digital divide. With the power of ICT, its impact can be amplified sustainably to achieve the fundamental of democratization of internet, which is to lead to the holistic development of a person for a fuller life and to contribute to the betterment of the society.
He concluded his speech by challenging the Nigerian political class to challenge the Nigerian engineers on any project, and they will deliver it.
While we're talking about the post-COVID new normal and the impact, ICT has remarkably revolutionized and transformed our world, our human existence, and our well-being across all walks of life. The impact of ICT is steadily growing faster beyond our imagination. And you can see before, we communicate by face-to-face, but now we can do video call. Everybody is with his phone, and you can do a lot of massive things within that phone. And that is what the power of ICT.
Engineer Sahad, who is the president of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, who also spoke about the benefit of information technology to engineering and how the institution will make good use of the technology in order to match up their intellect with foreign engineers.
Has taught is the benefits to engineering. The Nigerian Society of Engineers, through all our divisions, including the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers, we have come to embrace and to realize that we need to develop our members. We need to develop the capacities of our members. That is why we are encouraging the divisions, like NIMECHE is doing, to go out of the way from what people think and go into partnerships like this training, making sure that the graduates are employable. You don't have to fear that, oh, if I employ this guy, I have to train and retrain him. No, you have to. Once you take that person, he comes into your facility, he starts working. That's what Nigerian market needs. So we, as professional body, we will give you that.
It was time for the conferment of new fellows into the institution. They were called to receive their awards one after the other, after which they took pictures.
I hereby present to you Engineer Olakule Adeojo, FIME.
Trust a cohort blog to give you full details of all the happenings at this event. We also took our time to interview some newly conferred fellows and important personalities at this event. Here is what they had to say.
Having joined NIMECHE, I not pretty long, but because of my exposure in engineering field and designs, they really appreciated my exposure and they invited me with some interview, which I did, and they were satisfied. They awarded me the fellow.
My journey at NIMECHE started in 2016 when I met the current national chairman. She had come to meet with us at Toyota to figure out how we can collaborate and support the institute in trying to promote and support engineering development in the country.
I became a member of NIMECHE because by default I graduated as a mechanical engineer and I work as a mechanical engineer, and it is almost mandatory that you have to be a member of NIMECHE. I've joined about 12 years ago, and today I'm being conferred the fellowship of the institution.
Challenges in NIMEC is somehow boiled down to the fact that we will need support from the government because engineering is a profession, particularly mechanical engineering is a profession that involves a huge sum of fund and encouragement. So one of the challenges is from the government, and the other one is how we can get our people well trained and put them at the right path.
Most of the challenges we face that I face at NIMECHE are always handled. So right now there are no challenges. They have a good structure in place for handling any challenges that members may have.
Everybody faces challenges. If you're an engineer, your work has its own challenges. I mean, even doctors, everybody have their challenges. But as an engineer, it is normal. And thank God we are safe and we are alive.
Well, I'm very happy today. It's not an easy thing because being at the top level of any institute, is a great achievement. And I thank the members, the council of the NIMECHE for counting me worthy to be a fellow of the institute.
Accomplishment, yes. Must give that to God. I started like a pupil engineer, learning from elderly ones. And today I run my own firm and I'm also training engineers.
The rationale is that if you observe in the last few years, in the history of the whole world, we had a standstill. The world came to a standstill because of the COVID pandemic. And in view of that, as a professional body, one thing, engineering is the bedrock for professional development. As an engineering professional body, we took it upon ourselves to be able to educate our members, to be able to train our members, the capacity building of our members in terms of growing them, in terms of the employability wherewithal, is for us to look at that area critically of information technology and also communication skills in the new normal. My charge to them is that they have reached the highest cadre of the profession, and therefore a lot of responsibilities lies on their head to ensure that they bring up a lot of people. One of the things that we lack in Nigeria is mentoring, and one of the things we are going to push to them, we have created what we call NIMECHE mentoring program for our young engineers, wherein some of these conferees will be pushing to them some of the young ones that will be working with them to ensure that they groom them to the stage that they need to be in what we call the graduate advancement program, for them to advance them in their career in engineering.
I was really overwhelmed with joy because this is another step up of my life. I've been in this field for over 30 years, and this is the first time that I will ever get higher recognition in my field since I've been working. I've received the NSC, the Nigerian Society of Engineers. That one is about 2 years ago, and now this one. So it's very good, and I was very happy and overwhelmed with joy.
And the fact is, the Nigerian engineers are not challenged. We can't do anything if we are not given jobs to do. So we are challenging the Nigerian government, means state and federal, to challenge the Nigerian engineers with projects that they think we cannot do. Not that you think we can do, the things that you think we cannot do. And I believe, and I have the backing of all the Nigerian engineers and the council, that we are challenging the government and every other person in this country to challenge us with any project. We will do it. And our members are proving it in different space in this country that we can do it. We are doing it outside this country and we can do it in this country. And our members have done that. A Nigerian company has just commissioned a 9.5 kilometer, 10-lane road with tunnel to evacuate stormwater. And the thing is, it is, you need to be there. You need to be there. When you step on that road, you will think you are not in this country. And a Nigerian engineer, an indigenous of Akwa Ibom State, has done it in Akwa Ibom State. And if he's given the chance, he can do it anywhere. So we are challenging the government, we are challenging the private sector, challenge us with engineering problems, and we assure you we will deliver.
The role of ICT in the new normal. And we all know very well that after the pandemic era, which is COVID, everything has changed. ICT has taken over, taking us to the new realms. And we know for a fact that our life is now part and parcel of ICT. There's nothing we do without ICT. As you are talking to me now, you are transmitting live, right? If I'm not mistaken, that's power of ICT. Everybody has a phone. With your phone, you can do a lot of things. You don't need to go to your bank. You do a lot of transfer via your phone. And as I did mention during the speech, talking about the telemedicine, it has changed a lot of things regarding the medicine aspect, medical domain rather, educational domain, even the government, even everything that has to do with our lives, everything has been revolutionized by the ICT. So we call it e-everything or Internet of Everything, because everything we do now needs to go around ICT. And telecoms is driving that. And no wonder that the contribution of telecommunication ICT to the Nigerian government is keep on increasing. Despite all challenges, still continue to increase the GDP contribution of the sector to Nigerian economy.
Warmest congratulations to the conferees of the Nigerian Institution of Mechanical Engineers. Kindly ensure to follow us on all our social media platforms and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. I am Olayinka Olorunshola, reporting from Equal Blog.